Yes, good morning, everyone. Yeah, welcome to SAP Questions. So today, 2 hours, we are going to discuss a new topic. The theme for the day is foreign key, which is most important. Foreign key, input check, and table relationship, different tables integrity, names we can call it as this. That's going to be today's topic. Very, very important. So as daily we are revising. Similar way, we will revise this also, introduction of everything. Then after architecture, login procedure, screen navigation. Yes. Then dictionary introduction, table introduction, table detail discussion. Next, table field properties, semantic properties, and technical properties. That is data element, domain, interrelationship between data element and domain also completed. After that, the exploring data types, converting the okay. Actually, this is initial introduction, right? All the topics seems like it is new for you. It might be little confusion as well, but slowly, because I told you the daily, if you keep on repeat it, revise it, then you will get the familiarity, comfortable. Okay, and those who are listening these sessions remotely, they can ping me in WhatsApp also. Please, if they have any questions, because I want to know the rich people's understandable uh, reality, where they are comfortable with this flow, with this style of explanation, and any kind of changes required. I need that feedback. Yes, because I am giving that flexibility, freedom to reach out to me, can talk to me, you can chat with me, so that I provided my number in that. You so because it's not this definitely uh, like this high level, high end, in detail depth subject must require a guidance, immediate guidance, and as well as we have to practice the same day. Theory also you revise it, and immediately you have to clarify your doubts on the same day itself. Okay, yes, then be ready to catch the next step also, because this is what you have to do it. Just like we generally postpone the stuff, but this is very sensitive because I'm keep on extending this subject, right? If you don't practice it, okay, immediately daily I am going to add a few more new stuff, right? That causes a lot of confusion to you. If any confusion is there, you have to clarify the same day itself. Okay, again I'm repeating. Okay, going forward also you feel lot of load. Okay, because what I feel is that we cover this stuff. That's why I'll increase my speed up the flow and all. So that's what my suggestion. Next, suppose I already introduced this. Which one? Two tables, exercise concerns, PO header, PO item. Okay. So what are the things you have to practice? Here you have to practice the data element creation and the domain creation. Yes. Yes. Key fields. Yes. Immediately you have to practice data type, length, and labels are also given this. I think now you are able to create the header table, item table. But only the problem is this: how do we handle currency and quantity, that we are going to cover in this foreign key topic only. Next, so as of now, you can only create tables only. Next, we see this is the next topic. You have to create a relationship between two tables, header table and item table. Yes. So this is our today's topic. After creating two tables, execute table maintenance generator that also we cover under maintenance view. Populate a table with 15 records. 15 records means 15 entries into this. 15 entries. The entries are not given. You have to give enter yesterday. Yes. That then after that projection view, database view, maintenance view. As the course is under progress, you can practice entry search, elementary search help. Then after that, we have collective search help. Yes, then it's the entire SC11 practice. That is, this 3 pages of this exercise covers almost, if you want to achieve this 3 pages exercise completely perfectly, you have to have complete knowledge of SC11. Table, data element, domain, data type, labels, everything required. What is a key, non-key, everything. Then after that only you are able to do it. Same way, at least you can by this time you can create a two tables can fill out with 15 entries also. 15 entries list. Okay. So now where we are, we have one more PDF, right? This is the PDF because I will, yes, create a basic ABAP dictionary types. There are two tables, book table and time table. Yes, the specification is very much clear. Yes. But now there are two things. Assign a default value to the field as value table. But value table concept also we will cover now. With this foreign key related only. Yeah. Table maintenance generator will cover. So now just you can create the SC11 through you try to create table, two tables and activate the tables. Room table. So one more new additional information to you. In room table, you have two types of values. Seats, seats 10 to 1000. 10 is lower limit, 1000 is upper limit. Where you can fill this value is you have to go to the domain, domain value range. Under value range tab, you can give single values or fixed values example like this. Then move on to the room type. Type is nothing but this is intervals. Intervals are ranges, right? These values are LECT, lecture room, PECK, PC workshop, round table, this horseshoe table, seminar room, auditorium room, etc., etc. Four letters, capital letters. As it is, you try to do it. This is fixed values example. So fixed single values, intervals example also practice. Now currency and WERS you wait. Okay, later you can do that. Then in this case, also weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is also one of the example for what domain, domain values are single values. But you have to observe what the above versus below. In above, LECT is capital letters. All are caps. Left side caps, right side description is small. But here, allow lowercase input. How do you make it as lowercase means? You have to go there and activate the checkbox as case sensitive. Then only, okay, you can type in this way. Because if you in Monday M capital O N small, in Tuesday T capital U E small. That is when you activate the checkbox, what happens? It will retain the values the way you type it. same way it retains. It holds the same way. The next time is lower limit is 8, upper limit is 21. This is interval section. The value table example we will see. This is your foreign key assignments and check tables. So this is two tables integration, connectivity. Okay, this is our today's topic. Right. So first of all, yeah. So current topic name is yes, FOREIGN, foreign key. Okay, foreign key relationship. Okay, foreign key creation, or else defining table relationship. Okay, this is also the same topic. Okay, table relationship, or what is this called as? Yes, define table integrity. Define tables integrity. Also the same topic. Otherwise, somebody says that yes, simply input check. Input check also this same topic. One topic with different names. Okay, so define a foreign key also. All the topics remains same. This we will discuss in detail. First of all, we need what exactly the requirement first. We have to always come from the requirement. Why we have to? What is the need of this table relationship or table integrity? Yes. First, I will go there. We will come with example. Example always. I'll go with this picture through explanation and all. Suppose in the database, okay, this is your database, right? There are so many tables in there. Right? In these tables, there are many tables. In this, if you go to this is your table 1, this is table 2, and table 3, and so on. So, okay, these tables are as of now, it is acting like an independent. But as a part of RDBMS rule, this table should be connected. Connected means just like A to B, B to C, or A to C. That is A means table A, table B, table C. Okay. Yes, three tables. Yes. Like if you go to table A, I'm just giving a more generic. Okay, later on we will go to the more specific. Yes, table B, we're going to the table C. Table C. Right. So these tables are created individually. Entries also you can maintain records. Now, suppose here the user at the front end. Okay, if user want single table data. Suppose table user required table A data. Suppose it's very easy. You can write a select query on this particular table A. Bring this fetch it because we don't use pulling or bringing. We will use the terminology called as driving data, fetching data from the database. Okay, driving or fetching is the right vocabulary for this particular database part. So fetching data from table A and display it. Okay, simple. But there is a requirement where I want two tables data. Okay, two tables data. Suppose only employee or only department or only accounts tables, three different tables are there. But I want, yeah, there is a requirement where Department wise employee report, we want it. When you say department wise employee or employee wise department, then the source is not single. Source is two tables. So first of all, if you want to fetch the two tables data, the tables must have connectivity. Tables must have integrity. Integrity or connectivity. If these two tables are connected, integrated, then we can go and fetch two tables data also. So table A and table B data, we can fetch it and display it A to B. If table A is connected with C also or B to C, I told you right. It could be B to C or A to C also. Depends. Okay, these tables are integrated. Then also you can fetch three tables data. Okay, three tables, table A and table B, table C data also we can fetch and display. So like, this is not a new topic. Whoever from the computer CSC, BTech CS background and C also, they have this paper, DBMS paper. They already in the practicals part. In Oracle, mostly we do in the practicals. Tables individually we create it. Then after that, we'll go for define the relationship between tables. That is by using foreign key definition. So foreign key through we will uh, define it. So first of all, what is primary key? What is foreign key? There are two confused words, but we have to have clarity on that particular. Yes, what is a parent table, child table? How this dependency, functional dependency happens on what basis these tables are related or connected? Because see, this is about your general. Because whatever I mentioned here is this is not SAP topic. It's a general topic. Few very simple. Yes. So if at all we want to fetch or retrieve the data from more than one database tables, okay, display display the data in report or form or screen, so many. Okay. So what is that if that is the requirement, first the underlying tables, in order to do that, what is required, what is prerequisite? Yes, the yes, underlying tables must have connection or integration. Okay, integration. Yes, that is they must be connected. Okay. Yes, then only we can go for we can fetch the data. If the tables are not connected, not integrated, then there is no point of fetching data. So okay, clear. This is the basic topic, fundamental topic. But in SAP, in reports, sometimes we go with two tables, three table, five table, 10 table data also we fetch it. So all the 10 tables either directly relation or indirectly relation. Then only you can fetch the data. Here. Now, because SAP created many tables and SAP defined relationship between these tables. I was keep on telling from the beginning, like architecture onwards, SAP most powerful feature of SAP is proven ERP because of because of the integration. Integration got two meanings. Integration within the module tables. All SD module tables are integrated. All MM module tables are integrated. All FI module tables are integrated. But apart from that, cross module integration. Cross module in the sense SD tables integrated with FI, MM tables connected with FI, SD to MM connection. So this all the things, the more powerful feature is tables are closely integrated, tightly integrated. That's why we can generate the report quickly. Okay, we can generate the report quickly. That's the advantage of SAP. Okay, it's most powerful ERP because of this only. Right. But now we have to understand this two things. First, finally, I will go to built-in tables relationship. We will explore the topic finally because let me start the. We will go with our own table first. EMP table, DEPT table. Two custom tables. Two G tables are created and activated individually, independently. We will try to connect or relate or integrate two tables. Okay. Once you understand the two table integration or third table integration, then same way other tables relationship you will understand. Because this is most important topic for ABAP functional. Okay, users doesn't require this and basis also mostly not required. If they have some knowledge, then it is good to have because understanding the tables relationship. Okay, on what basis these tables are connected or integrated. Also, we will go into discuss this in detail. Right, that is the overall covering the what I said. Objective I said first. What we are going to learn in this, it could be not only today. This really there are some. Once you understand the foreign key relationship, we will go to the how to find out built-in table relationships also we have to know that this is most important for functional when you want to write a functional specification. Okay, you have to know the table relationship. Generally everyone will go to the header table item table relationship or table to cross table integration. Generally they go to the Google or ChatGPT, they use it. But you have to, that's okay. Finally, you can go to Google. But first of all, within SAP, how do you search? That is important for like okay, I know one table. Okay, this table is connected with how many tables I want to search. That also we will cover it here. All the topic. Next, we have pending topics like value table topic, currency quantity, uh, way of this thing also we have to complete it in this overlay, right? Okay, clear? Yes. So now we have to go to defining, okay, foreign key. First of all, foreign key before, what is the meaning? Because before going to foreign key, what is primary key? Because this is a kind of recap versus just what is primary key? Because primary key is a word used in the database level. Okay, yes, primary key. And here in SAP ABAP dictionary, we say simply key field, non-key. So, tell me what is primary key? Primary key is a key field of key field of the database table. Correct. So, what are the rules of primary key? Yes, each table, each database table Must have. This is a revision to you because the connected part. You have to know primary key before going to foreign key. This is already covered in the each table must have primary key, right? That is must have key field. Must have key field, right? What is the meaning? At least, okay, at least one key field is required, right? That's what our explore is required for each database table, correct? Yes, most commonly key field, the first field will be MANDT or client. Yes. What next? Maximum, minimum one. When I say minimum, then you have to go to the maximum 16 is per database table. That is minimum one, maximum 16 key. But what is the next rule? All fields must be must be combined or adjacent. It should be all together. We have to create. Yes, must be at the beginning of the table. The beginning of the table. So that means all key fields needs to be at the beginning. Then once you start non-key field, followed by other non-key fields will be yes. This is your fundamental role, correct? So what exactly? Yes. If the table have more than one primary key, that is called as already covered this composite primary key. Okay, that is called as composite primary key. What is the advantage of this composite primary key? Yes. Anybody? What is the advantage? Advantage is that like yes, system so chemical, non-chemical system checks overall uniqueness. Okay, uniqueness of the record. It is it is useful to avoid to avoid duplicate record. To avoid duplicate record. Yes, because in the table, if you go to the table, record is identified by key fields only. Any record is identified by key field only. Key field or fields combination only. Okay, key fields as unique. Okay, because uniqueness. This is already I gave the example because you have to yes. This is already covered scenario. Yes, closely observe it, repeat it because the thing is that that's why revision is required. Otherwise, we cannot retain this much subject. Revision, quick revision daily. Then what will happen? It will remain in the memory. Otherwise, sometimes because I'm going in detail of every topic, this becomes overload also. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is there. This right. We have same topic. Slowly we learn. Okay. Good. So we go to SC11 because already covered scenario. You take Marcy as table, Marcy table because very easy to understand. There are three key fields: main DT, matter, and works. Three keys. That is client field, material, and plant. So three keys and remaining non-keys. What I said, when you start a table, it should be key. All the keys should be adjacent at the beginning only. 16 maximum, 1 minimum. Yes. But if you go to here, entries point of view, you go. Because what is the advantage of multiple keys is the question. Multiple keys is, if you want to identify one material, but here with plant, this table holds two types of data. Many materials, many plants are there. Then how we have to identify is this. So if you look at first field will be client field. That is always fixed 113 because the login client system automatically takes. Next field is Matner, then it is plant. So if you observe it, under one plant, 001 plant is still here at least. So this all these records are valid. So it is valid. See, client is repeated, client is same, but the plant is also same. Why system accepted this record? Because material is different. Because system checks the suppose I want to enter a new material. If I try to enter a new material with 113.264.001, immediately it will reject because 264.001 already one record is there, right? If I try to create one more record with the same details, immediately system rejects that entry because system not only checks material, but it checks material combination of plant also. Then that is whether to accept the record or reject the record, that depends on the overall check. Overall check. Okay? Okay. Suppose if you go with, I enter a value with 113.264 with 0003 plan. That's the record plan. Because out of these three, either client number changes, record accepted. Either material changes, record accepted. Or works changes, plant changes, it record will be accepted. Because this is called as, yes, uh, like a combination of keys, uniqueness check. SAP works on this particular area only. That's to give much more clarity. SAP given separate color, background color for that to immediately to identify those things. You can go to any, because I already covered this. This is not our objective actually. We have deviated because you have to, yes, this is your employee. If you want to identify one employee personal details, how many keys are there? See, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So eight keys combination through a employee personal details are identified. If you want to go to test data, yes, test data, you can check it. So only one record is there because they have not created a more test data. Yes, this is your personal number. Yes, subtype. Yes, this SPR is begin date, end date, sequential number. So these all these things. But with initial value also one record accepted. I told you right. So with this combination, any if I give exactly the same record again, it will give a duplicate record. If I change some personal number or something change, it will accept. So this is what are the primary key concept. Clear? Now we will go for, once primary key is clear, then we have to go to the foreign key introduction. Yes. So defining foreign key. So foreign key, we have to define foreign key. advantage of foreign key because I am writing. Yes, we have to go for this. What are the advantages of foreign key? Next, uh, we have when it comes to the definitions, we come across two terminology. That is, what is a check table? What is a check table? And what is foreign key table? What is foreign key table? So, check table, foreign key table terminology also we have to understand. Then after that, we will we already take one business requirement. First, we will take requirement. We will the requirement. My example is like we will try to yes connect or integrate okay, which tables employee master table yes department master tables. This is our requirement. So if you want to go achieve that requirement, then next, what are the prerequisites? Prerequisites. Okay. Yes, what is required minimum? Okay, bare minimum things required to connect or integrate both the tables. Once you are fulfilled or satisfied the prerequisites, then we will go for procedure. Procedure means steps. Steps to okay. Steps to implement foreign foreign. Once the foreign key is there, then after that, where to check? Because we have to only foreign key definition is not enough. Yes. Next, immediately you have to go for yes, like testing, because the implementation procedure, foreign procedure, then immediately we will go for testing. The testing through because two types of things we have to have as a ABAP consultant. What are your observations? Then, as a user point of view, we will test. As a consultant point of view, we will test because I notice some things before table relationships. After table relationships, what are the things you find the differences? Both are important. Yes. Okay. So in any because in SAP our demonstration is always okay. After procedures, we will go for observations as a technical consultant. Then as a testing we will do as a user also. Yes. There it's the procedure. It begins with the we have to take one requirement before, then we will implement it and we will show it at the end. So same sequence we have to. So what is the foreign key? Foreign key is a key field of other table database. This is the basic definition of a foreign key. Yes, it is. It should be a key field of this. Foreign key is also we have some other name also is also called as a mm, so we will yes, okay. After defining relationship between tables, that is, between tables in the sense, what is this statement meaning is, as a result of, as a result of foreign key definition, okay, you will find certain what are the advantages is. Yes. So foreign key field, yes, yes, it is also called as check field. So first advantage is that foreign key field generates, it generates F4 help, automatic F4 help to foreign key field. Right. That is first advantage. Second advantage. Next, system okay displays all the check table key field entries. Key field entries are values in the structure. Okay, which is another advantage. So it is helpful or useful to user while entering value, while entering a record or entry of current table with the help of with the help of other table with the help of other table values. A other table values. This is like kind of yes. Next, okay. So how it is helpful to the user is user no need to remember all those things. Simply user can yes, user can choose user can choose a value from the your four list. Your four list. That is the advantage. So that is we are simplifying by providing a four with values. What is the advantage is that like we are simplifying the user's task, user's job. He or she can pick up the value quickly and but another advantage some restriction is this. So user must choose any one of the value, any one of the value from F4 list. Then only system accepts the records. System accepts the record value. This is that is nothing but system performs implicit check, implicit check against with check table, check table. That is there is a system carries out a implicit check against check. So again, this indirectly perform the validation check. This is called as validation check, or in other terms, we call the input check. So what is that? If user if user enters or inputs a value other than the F4 list value, other than F4 list value, then what happened? System throws error message. Error message. Record record will not get saved. Record doesn't get saved because system throws with a error message stating that it is a invalid entry. So finally, what is this validation check advantage? Is the major advantage is this one is overall okay. uh, what is that? Only system accepts overall advantage is that valid records only accepted into database. Simple. So invalid records, other way around that contrary statement. Okay, invalid records rejected, rejected, rejected at a printed screen level only. Only valid records, accurate record, consistent records only accepted in the database. Invalid records are simply rejected by the system. Okay. By the system itself, we don't need to write the validation logic. This is a kind of automatic validation logic. Just now, if you follow my 2 days back topic, domain. In domain I demonstrated similar type of example. Correct? What were the examples? One is blood group. Second one was employee grade. One with fixed examples, fixed values example, and one is ranges. Correct? Yes. This is the another type of most because that is one way to validate, but this is another way to validate user input value. Yes, this is automatic validation. How it will be done, we have to discuss this. So we will go to the yes next some kind of definitions. So definition of check table or definition of foreign key table is also a interview question. Sometimes then we have one more value table is totally different. We will talk that later. Okay. So first, what exactly is check table? Check table is a parent table. Very simple term. Check table is a parent table for foreign key tables. Okay. Foreign key table or foreign foreign key tables. Okay. Foreign key table can be one or n. Okay. This is called as check. So why it is called as a check table? After yes, defining it is after successfully defining the foreign key relationship. What happened? All check table key field values, okay, values automatically displays the foreign key table. Foreign key table check field. So this is okay. Like why it is named as check table, already I gave the yes. Each entry, each entry is validated against check, check table, that is called as implicit check. Okay, implicit means system internally carry out this. That's why this is one of the yes. Next check table is a uh, we can say that it is a kind of parent table. Fine. Yes. Then go to the foreign key table. So what is foreign key table? Foreign key table is a database table. Yes. Yes. Which consists of foreign key field. Foreign key field. Yes. Foreign key. Next, it is it is also called as it is dependent table. Dependent table on check table. On check. Right. So foreign key table. Yes. It can be it can depend on it can depend on one check table or more than one. Okay, one check table or more than one check table also, because in the incoming foreign key relationship should be one or n also. Yes, check table, because we have one topic called as cardinality. That cardinality through also we will yes, we have to discuss that next immediate close relationship between these two. Yes. Okay. Right. Depend on more than one check table. So this is about your foreign key table. So right, foreign key field is connected with the check table key field. Okay. That is about your overall procedure. Right. We have two tables through. We will continue. What exactly the prerequisite to yes. First prerequisite is at least hmm, at least two database tables required. Yes, we already have two database tables. First prerequisite. Second, the parent table, the check table. Check table key fields must be created with must be created with data elements. That means the key fields cannot be created with built-in type. That is not acceptable. This is one more prerequisite we have to check. Next, two database tables, okay, have some data, some entries. Entries for which purpose? To test the table relationship. Because if no data, without data, if you proceed, we don't get the clarity. So that's why That is okay required. Yes. Next, two tables must. And then the next thing is that two tables, two tables, two database tables must have common common field. I am not saying that common key field. Two tables must have a common field. Yes. This is your basic. So how do we uh, make it as common field is nothing but we have to like yes and check table key field into foreign key table. Foreign key table. This is you can achieve it by using. So this is also most important because using this only we will try to establish connection between these two, right? So then after we have to go to uh, foreign key creation procedure. Then after that observations, how do we do it? Yes. Then after finally we end with testing. Yes. So we have to because I will explain through picture through we have to observe which table is two. You have to master and department master. So which table you like a parent table, which table is a child table, or which table is a base table, which table is a dependent table, or which table is acting like a reference table. Okay, so this each terminology also we have to have complete knowledge. Then after that we will go and implement the tables relationship closely. Okay, so what is because we will end the session here. We will continue by tomorrow because I will go in a detailed manner. Okay, by this time. So this is the theoretical part only I introduced. Yes, and today I will talk with you in the group WhatsApp. Group. You can before attending because before in the session itself you can go through it once so that you are prepared to catch the flow. And yes, if you go to this foreign keys is the correct tables, dictionary, table fields, and foreign key. That is your foreign keys. What exactly the T1 to T2 relationship? So, what is check table? What is foreign key table? What is check table primary key? Then foreign key table, foreign key table. How this tables connection and the relationship? This both bidirectional arrow represents to and fro. That is, you can send the data, you can receive the data. You can connect the tables in both ways. Okay. So how this check being value check will carried out? What is the advantage okay, to avoid the invalid entries? How this check, how this input checks will work? Okay. Also internally we have to check. We have given with one example as a uh, yes counter and yes book example. They enter. Okay. Both flight examples too. Now we have to also see multi-structured foreign key, semantic attributes, creating foreign key, generic constant foreign key, foreign keys. Okay, right. There are some other cardinality concepts we have to discuss and the types of foreign key fields. Main important is text table. Very, very important with respect to project. Text table also, and we have to study them. Okay. So this is the stuff we are going to cover tomorrow only. Okay. Thank you.